Thank you so much, Fernando, for having us here today, for inviting me to come over and to be able to present here today the FSLCI. The Forum for Sustainability Through Lifecycle Innovation is a 2.5-year-old organization, and we are essentially the global community organization for the lifecycle community. Lifecycle, for those of you who might not be familiar with it, is a methodology to analyze sustainability impacts over the full life cycle of a product, service, or organization. We are a multi-stakeholder network, so we don't necessarily focus on academics or on consultants or industry representatives, but we try to bridge between all of them. From a governance perspective, we are a non-profit registered in Berlin, and so you can see our General Assembly. Essentially, our members vote into office the Board of Directors, who then appoints the Executive Committee, and then we have some working groups or committees to work on specific subjects. We are a truly global organization, which is also represented in the fact that our Board of Directors is really coming from all over the world, including Canada, Japan, USA, Uganda, Germany, Chile, India, Brazil. You see it. The Executive Committee is composed out of my two colleagues, Jim, Guido, and myself. And as a global organization, we work together with all the existing national lifecycle networks. Well, not all, but hopefully soon all. So those that you see here are our partner organizations. In addition to the lifecycle networks, we also are engaged with other initiatives that are sort of close to heart, in the sense of Reporting 3.0 is an initiative on impact for reporting, now inno4sd obviously, but also the European Raw Materials Innovation Cluster and other organizations in that field. We focus on 4 key project areas, which are essentially communication, information, community, and education. Because at the end of the day, we established ourselves to really reach out to decision makers and try to help them understand better what the consequences are when taking a decision from a life cycle perspective, because we feel this is really key to have a better information basis, so then you can decide which trade-offs you want to accept. What we offer to our members essentially is a global information hub, which means that we try to aggregate news. We provide an overview over events that happen in our community. We have a jobs platform. And for our members, I always like to say it's like a Facebook or LinkedIn for professionals. So we have a platform where you can connect with other members. You can view their profiles and then engage with them. And then obviously collaboration within our network, but also externally, is really important for us. So usually our members provide monthly webinars to their peers. As a member, you get rebates on conferences around the world, and you can participate in our workshops. Some things that we do, and I just want to highlight 2 things here, is one of the things that we recently launched, and I think, whoops, that was too fast. Here we go. Was the Medellin Declaration on Marine Litter and Life Cycle Assessment and Management. So I think we've talked during the conference also a little bit about the issue of the general marine litter and the pollution in our oceans. And in sort of life cycle assessment, this has really not been taken up. There's no impact category to really bring that into the methodology. And our role, as I said, is not so much doing the research, but our role is to put a spotlight on a topic that we feel as a collective is important. And so this declaration that we launched, let's say 3 months ago, is now signed by more than 150 people around the world and has been taken up by various stakeholders, and can be used essentially by researchers to go to their respective funding organizations and say, hey, this is an issue that we should be looking into, and vice versa. This might be sort of a little bit of a push for research institutions to look into it. Coincidentally, we organized a meeting during the LCM conference where I met with Carlos, who's I think somewhere in the room. And during that lifecycle management conference, we also organized a meetup on that specific topic, and there we brought together some of the stakeholders working on this topic, and it came out that actually South Africa, the research group in South Africa, is the one which is most ahead in terms of looking at this topic in life cycle assessment, which was quite a surprise to many, but obviously pretty cool. With 1 minute to go, I just want to invite you to our upcoming conference in Berlin next year, which will be the Life Cycle Innovation Conference, where we really try to bridge between our community, the life cycle community, and the innovation community. And with that said, I invite you to check out our website, which currently has a little bit of an issue. This is why I spent the last 2 hours trying to fix it, but I wasn't successful yet. But anyhow, visit our website, check us out, and if you want to know more about us, you can find me during the rest of the conference. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Philip. Thank you very much.